morning everyone, we are the group 13 and today we're going to discuss about the reader's response criticism. Reader's response criticism is a school of literary theory that focuses on the reader or the audience and their experience of literary work in contrast to other schools and theories that focus attention primarily on the author or the content and form of the work. It means that it recognizes the reader as an active agent who imparts real existence to the work and completes its meaning through diverse interpretations. Moving forward, let's proceed to the history of readers' response criticism. So this emerged in Germany and the United States in the late 1960s. Readers' response criticism does not refer to a specific theory or a unified critical school, but to literary criticism that takes a reader-based approach to textual analysis. To further elaborate the reader's response criticism, here are other definitions. First, we have the reader's reaction to literature as vital to interpreting the meaning of the text. Readers' reaction are key to literature because readers bring their own experiences to the text, creating a unique meaning and filling in the gaps left by the author. It's like a two-way street for understanding the story. Number two, a diverse or a number of different approaches. Letter A, readers' response criticism can use a psychoanalytic lens, a feminist lens, or others regardless of the approach. According to Tyson, readers' response critics maintain that what a text is cannot be separated from what it does. What a text is refers to the meaning of the text, while what it does refers to the effect that the text has on readers. In other words, a text meaning is not fixed or predetermined by the author, but rather emerges from the interaction between the text and the reader. This means that the same text can have different meanings for different readers depending on their individual experiences, expectations, and beliefs. Third, Tyson explained that readers' response theorists share two beliefs. First, the role of the reader cannot be omitted from our understanding of literature, meaning readers' reaction are key to literature. Same with the number one, because readers bring their own experiences to the text, which create a unique meaning and filling in the gaps left by the author. Number two, readers do not passively consume the meaning presented to them by an objective literary text, rather they actively make the meaning they find in literature. Readers aren't just sponges that soaking up the meaning, but rather they're like a detectives, piecing together clues or the text with their own experiences to build the meaning of the story. The fourth, in this way, readers' response sometimes discusses the death of the author or displacement as authoritarian figure in the text. This suggests that the author's original meaning isn't as important as the meaning each reader creates. It's like the author starts a conversation, but the reader finishes it, making the reader an active participant, not just someone following the author's lead. So the author's control over the meaning is something lessened. The important question that the reader must answer in reader's response criticism is the question, what do you think? This is a criticism that celebrates the importance of individual response to the text.
The Necklace by Guy de Maupassant. The Necklace is a short story by French writer Guy de Maupassant. First published in 1884, it tells the story of Mathilde Loisel, a young woman who borrows a necklace from a wealthy friend to wear to a high society event, only to lose it and spend the next 10 years of her life in poverty trying to replace it. The story is a cautionary tale about the dangers of materialism and social ambition, featuring one of Maupassant's infamous plot twists for which he was well known. So now let's have the typical questions. So now let's have the questions number one. How does the interaction of text and reader create meaning? So first, Matilda's discontent mirrors our desire. Second, the necklace as a Rorschach test. The third is the irony bites depending on the reader. So now let's have the questions number two. What does a praise by praise analysis of a short literary text or a key portion of a longer text tell us about the reading experience pre-structured by or built into that text? So in the opening paragraph, the necklace begins with she was one of those pretty and charming young women born, as if through an arrow of fate, into a family of clerks. So this opening sentence immediately sets up a contrast between Matilda's beauty and her social standing. We sense her discontent before she even speaks a word.
So for the continuations of the topic, um, question number 3. Do the sound, shape of the words as they appear on the page of how they are spoken by the reader enhance or change meaning of the word or work? So in the story, The Necklace, the sound and shapes of the word can definitely enhance and even change the meaning for the reader. First is the harsh sound and regret. Words like dreadful, disaster have harsh sounds, D and T, that create a sense of unease and struggles when a reader encounters these words. They might feel physical tensions that reflects Mathilde and Lucille's growing despair. Second is the repetitions for emphasizing in the story the necklace. It uses repetition strategically. So the repetitions can make the reader feel the way of Matilda's despair and the share of length of their hardship. The reader can interpret the sound and shape of the words is subjective. However, these elements can be powerful tools in creating emotional responses and shaping the overall meaning of the story. By using sound and imagery effectively, the author invites the reader into the world of the necklace and amplifies the impact of its themes. So, next question is, how might we interpret a literary text to show that the reader's response is analogous to the topic of the story? So, here are some ways how we can interpret the story The Necklace to show that the reader's response is analogous to the story's topic. So the necklace the necklace is a symbol of desire. So the story hinged on Mathilde's intense desires for a life beyond her means. Similarly, as readers, we often approach a text desires we might yearn for a captivating story, a relatable character, or a thought-provoking message. The extent to which the necklace fulfills these desires shape our overall experiences. Next is the multiple meanings and acceptance. So the necklace is open to various interpretation, much like borrowed necklace itself, based off diamonds. So our unique background and experiences influence how we use the characters and themes. Just as Mathilde eventually accept her reality, we as reader must be accept the open-ended nature of story and the validity of multiple interpretations. By drawing parallels between the stories, events, and our own reading experiences, we can relate the necklace from entertainment to our reflections on the nature of desire interpretations, and the values we assign to things both real and imagined. So, question number 5. What does this body of criticism published about a literary text suggested about the critics who interpreted the text and or about the reading experience produced by the text according to Tyson 191? So, looking at the body of criticism surrounding the necklace can be fascinating from a reader's response perspective because it reveals how the story itself acts as a mirror reflecting the critic's own values and perspectives. First is the necklace focused on social class. Many critics analyze the necklace through the lens of social class. So, this suggests that the critics might be particularly sensitive to issues of social inequality and limitation placed the characters like Mathilde. So, as a reader, encountering this analysis might make you more aware of the story, social commentary, and how it resonates with your own views on class and aspirations. Second is debate and different viewpoints. The existence of contrasting criticism highlighting different themes of interpretation showcase the inherent subjectivity of the story. This can be liberating for the readers as it validates the right to have your own unique response. These varying viewpoints might even spark your own critical thinking and encourage formulate your own interpretations. So ultimately, the body of criticism surrounding the necklace isn't a set of definitive answers. Instead, it's a conversation about the story's potential meaning. By engaging with these different lenses, you gain a richer understanding of how the story can be interpreted and how it might reflect the social and cultural values of both the critics and yourself. So, in conclusion, readers' response criticism argues that literature shall be viewed as performing art in which its readers criticize their own unique text related performance or interpretations of a literary work. That's all. Thank you.